Hello, and good morning from Botswana. So we are overlooking here the Chobe National Park. We have some watering holes, we have animals making their sounds nearby. So I hope that the music of nature can be with you during this practice. But something I wanted to share with you is that last night, just past our hut here, some elephants came to play. And something that was quite evident in the morning is that they had left their excrements there for us to find that out. But an animal as huge as an elephant, we did not even hear a rustle happen. And it got me to thinking that even with an elephant is so silent, even though it has such a great presence. And so I wanted to channel that in with us today, for us to go into our own silence and for us to be able to feel our own magnificent elephant-sized presence on the mat. So let's take a moment to step forwards to the front, to turn the palms out towards the front of the mat, to lift the crown of the head to the sky, to relax your shoulders, and to ground down through your feet. Take a moment to either focus your eyes or lower or close, feeling the toes pressing into the ground, the arches of the feet lifting away from the earth, and the crown of the head lifting to the sky. Relax your shoulders, feeling throughout this practice the full expansive presence of your body, the great expansive presence of your breath. As you inhale, start to fill the body with your inhalation, the oxygen traveling down to the stomach, feeling this elephant presence, the stomach inflating with air. And as you exhale, soften the stomach, forget what it looks like, allow it to relax. As you inhale, feeling the stomach. And as you exhale, softening the stomach, allowing everything to align with nature, forgetting what it looks like. Last round, inhaling deep breath. And as you exhale, softening the body. Very gently drawing the hands towards the heart center in Namaskar, saluting your great presence here today. Deep breath as you inhale, take the hands up to the sky, chin up, look up, open the heart, lift the chin, make yourself big, large, spread the fingers, open the chest. Beautiful. Exhale, this time bringing the hands down to the side, stretching the hands as you go, drop down towards the earth, plant the hands down, fold the chin in, bending through the elbows. Feel free to bend your knees here. As you inhale, feel the belly pressing into the thighs. As you exhale, squeeze the navel center in by bending through the elbows. Allow the stomach to rest onto the belly, squeeze into the knees. Beautiful. One more, inhaling. This time, lift the chest up, come up onto the fingertips. As you exhale, bend through the elbows, tuck the chin, squeeze the belly. Feeling that nice length around the spine, generous bend through the knees. Inhale, come up onto the fingertips. Exhale, bending, folding the belly, big elephant belly onto the ground. Beautiful. So from this grounded, planted, firm place, take your elephant step back, big step, right foot comes back. Inhale, lift onto the front foot. Coming up, inhale, hands flying up. Right hip is going to turn back, left hip is going to turn forwards. Beautiful. Now, planting down through that right knee. If this is feeling too intense, go ahead, drop down that right knee. Take a deep breath, whichever option you're taking. Inhale, chin up, look up. Beautiful. Exhale, bring the hands down to the side. Feel the magnificent presence, your big, 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 big presence. Beautiful. Palms facing up towards the sky. Nice. Inhale, bring the hands back up to the sky. Exhale, right hand coming over to the left side, left hand coming behind you. So you can use the back of the arm to press onto the outside of the left knee or the left thigh. The left hand is going to come behind you. You can either take a look out with me over onto the beautiful plains of the Chobe River here, or you can take a look behind you, chin over your left shoulder, looking towards the left fingertips. Beautiful. Dip the hips a little bit lower. Ground through your feet, feel steady. Bring that left hand, the left trunk of the elephant back up, inhaling. Join it with the right. Beautiful. Exhale, hands coming down. Plant the hands down. Step the left leg back. You can either join the knees, keeping the knees down, or you can step back into your plank posture, Kumbhakasana. The head, the heart, the pelvis align. Press the heels towards the back of the feet. Beautiful. Press into the earth and away from you. Feel your presence on the mat today. Inhale, deep breath. Exhale, knees, chest, chin to the ground. Feel everything squeezing. Elbows into the body. Beautiful. Inhale, belly onto the mat. Big breath, roll the shoulders back. Take a moment's pause. Connect with the stomach into the earth. Go there with your breath. Should be able to hear your breath. And then take a moment to connect to the small moments of silence in between each breath. A small pause just by observing at the top of the inhale. A small pause just by observing at the bottom of the exhale. Feeling your presence grow in those moments of silence. Elbows staying stuck in towards the sides of the ribs. Beautiful, very gently. Tuck the toes behind you, press it into the earth, lift the hips up into Urdhva Mukha Svanasana, downwards facing dog. Elbows facing forwards towards the front of the mat, heels pressing towards the back. Feel free to add a micro bend in the knees if it's tight this morning. So right foot now, we're going to take the right foot up behind us and we're going to bend through the knees. So the right knee is going to bend, we're going to flex the foot, and then we're going to turn the right knee up towards the sky, kind of like a yawn for the hip. Okay, so the right foot is coming over to the left side, the right knee is pointing up towards the sky. You're going to take a deep breath. Beautiful. And as you exhale, you can bring that right foot forwards in between the hands. Nice. And we're going to come up for the second side here. So we're going to inhale, hands coming up, deep breath, inhaling. Charging through that right foot. Left foot pressing down behind you. Option, you can drop that left knee down. Beautiful. Inhale now. Hands coming out to the sides. Beautiful. Palms facing up. You can change your drishti point if you wish. Chin up, look up. Right hip drawing back, left hip drawing forwards. Open the body. Take up space. Inhaling, hands coming up. Deep breath. Exhale, left hand is going to come over towards the right side. Right hand is going to come behind you. So you're twisting here at the waist. When you feel your inhale, the inhale is going to press into the thigh. And as you exhale, you use the back of your elbow to press the leg back in towards the belly. Beautiful. You can turn your head to look out to the side, or you can turn your chin over the right shoulder, looking back towards the right fingertips. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, sink the hips a little bit deeper if you can. Beautiful. Taking up space. Inhale, deep breath, joining the hands back up towards the sky. Nice. Exhale, dropping the knee down, hands down, right foot steps back, deep breath. Head, heart, pelvis aligned. Exhale, knees, chest, chin to the ground. Everything squeezing in. Inhale, belly to the earth, shoulders roll back. This time we're going to move back into the Ardha Mukha Svanasana, downwards facing dog. Beautiful. The left foot is going to come up behind us. And we're going to bend through that left knee, flexing the the left foot, and opening the left knee up towards the sky. Feel that big yawn there. Nice. So stepping this left foot forwards now, in between the hands. We're going to step the right foot forwards and we're going to return here to our forwards fold. Plant the hands down, bend through the knees. Inhale, deep breath. Exhale, bend through the elbows. Inhale, deep breath. We might lift up onto the fingertips. Exhale, bend through the elbows. So imagining these hands here now, they're like a trunk. We're going to bring them to the front. So at the front of each of the toes, deep breath. Exhale, folding, folding, folding. So this compression is going to create life, energy, presence in the energetic body. Nice. And imagining literally like the elephant's trunk with so much grace, with so much presence. And as you inhale, slowly, vertebrae by vertebrae, lifting the hands up like a trunk. Inhale, unfurling. Listen in for the silence in your body. Lift the hands up and back. Spraying the body with your energy. Feeling the connection from fingertips to navel center, from navel center to feet. And as you exhale, bringing the hands down towards the heart center. Taking a moment to connect back in with those small moments of pause at the top of your inhale. The small moments of pause at the bottom of your exhale. Beautiful. So gently opening the eyes, we're going to step the right foot back behind us and we're going to open out towards the sides. So the toes here are facing about 45 degrees. And again, taking up lots of space, we want a nice wide step. So we're going to start to bring the hands to the heart center, sit down with the hips. Beautiful. Are you ready for your Durga? Bringing that goddess power. Inhaling, elbows come together at the front. Exhale, open the arms out to the side. Deep breath. Inhale. Take a little pulse. As you exhale, feel the strength rising through the body. Pulse, 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 pulse. Beautiful. On the inhale, take the hands up. Inhale, look up. And as you exhale, hands coming down towards the ground. You can use a block at the center of the feet. Tuck the chin in towards the chest. Bend through your elbows. So you can adjust your feet slightly so that the heels are now parallel with these two small sides of the mat. You can turn your weight to the outsides of the feet. You can inhale again, similar to how we were doing before, lift the chest. And as you exhale, bend through the elbows, surrender the head. Inhaling, coming up. Exhaling, bending. Inhale, coming up. Exhale and bending. Right hand is going to come into the center, left hand onto the heart. Press into the earth and away from you. Right arm is strong against the earth. Now use the left hand to guide the heart over towards the left side. Pause once you feel you need to stop. You may feel some length in the right inner thigh. And once you feel that place to work with, move the weight to the outer corners of your feet and slowly lift the left hand up towards the sky. Beautiful. You can keep your head neutral, or you can turn the chin up towards the left shoulder for a little pinch of energy in the throat and the neck. Deep breath. Exhaling. Beautiful. Gently plant the left hand down. Right hand is going to come onto the heart. Beautiful. Press it into the earth and away from you. Right hand is going to guide the chest over towards the right foot or right side. And slowly you're going to lift the right hand up towards the sky. Perhaps turning the chin over towards the right shoulder, looking up. Making the body big. Making your presence felt here. And then gently planting this right hand back down. Perhaps we take the hands onto the big toes, so use your 2 fingers and the thumb. Option. Second option, you can walk the hands a little bit further out, or you can use the blocks. So if you're taking whichever option you're taking, inhaling, you take a deep breath. And as you exhale, you bend through the elbows, lifting the tip of the tailbone up towards the sky. Big long reach across the legs. Take up space with your breath, breathing into every pocket of the lungs. And exhale, folding, folding, folding. Inhaling down the energetic body. Exhale, bending through your elbows. Just taking a moment here to connect back in with those moments of pause between each breath. After each inhale and each exhale, observing the silence. And then gently bringing the hands back into the heart center. Beautiful. Bend through your knees. Turn the insides of the heels back to 45 degrees, toes pointing towards the corners of the mat. We're going to lift back up, inhaling back into Durga, hands coming, elbows coming together. Beautiful. Right elbow is going to come onto the right side. Left elbow is going to reach over to the back of the mat. Press into the elbow and away from you, so the chin or the ears are not sagging into the elbow. Deep breath. You can look up towards the left fingertips. Beautiful. And change sides. Big, 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 long reach with that left arm. Big, 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 long reach with that right arm to the other side. Nice. Press into the elbow and away from you. Look up towards the hands. Stay strong through those legs. Beautiful. Inhale, coming up into the center. Deep breath. Inhale, hands together. Beautiful. Exhale, hands are going to come in towards the heart. We're going to turn the toes forwards. And we're going to step forwards towards the front of the mat. We're going to take the feet to about 45 degrees here. And they're going to be about as wide as the mat. We may roll the mat behind us. We're going to go down into our squat. So this is our malasana. If the heels do not reach the floor, you can roll the mat underneath and tuck them underneath. You can use your hands in front of you or a block. Take a deep breath to prepare. Steady your eyes. Feel your great presence, your breath. Feel it expand into the room. And as you exhale, bend through your knees, keeping your eyes steady and focused. Start to bring your seat down towards the ground. Now, once again, You may wish to take a seat on the block, placing it underneath the hips, whilst your heels or your ankles get used to the length. You may wish to bring the hands down to the insides, touching the fingertips down to the ground. Whichever option you are taking, make sure you press the elbows into the insides of the legs. You can drop the hips down once you feel that enough of that kind of compression to the insides of the legs. The hips will have a frame to rest in between. Imagine the hips are like a swing, yeah, and the knees are like that frame of the swing. So it's there, it's steady, it's balanced. Now give into the trust that you can relax the hips. Relax the hips. Relax the hips. Soften the pelvic floor. Soften the pelvic floor. Soften the pelvic floor. Connect back in to those small pauses at the top of your breath and the small pauses at the bottom of your breath. Feel the crown of the head reaching to the sky as the hips sink towards the ground. Very gently, gently start to come back down into a seated posture. Just take a moment to bend your knees, come into Sukhasana, a comfortable seat. Take a moment to bring the hand, one hand to the heart center, one hand to the lower abdomen. Feel the root Muladhara planted to the earth. Feel the crown Sahasrara reaching to the sky. And in this vortex of silence, observing the great presence of your breath, of your spirit, of your essence. With each breath, inhaling to touch that space. And with each exhale, releasing it out into the room, the space around you. Even in our silence, we can have a great presence. And very gently, we're going to finish with some pranayama, so some breath control. The elephant's trunk has two kind of nostrils, and so we're going to go for alternate nostril breath, our anulom vilom. We're going to bring the two front fingers to the center of the forehead, anointing the third eye with our intuition with each breath. We're going to close the right nostril with the thumb or ring finger. And as we inhale, left nostril slowly sipping the air in. Closing both nostrils with the thumb and the ring finger, observing that moment of pause, stillness, expansion. Opening the right nostril open, lifting the finger off, and slowly exhaling. Inhaling, slowly sipping the air. Imagining like a long trunk, how long that would take you to sip the air in. Closing both nostrils with thumb and ring finger, observing the pause, the silence, the vortex of emptiness and space. And then left side, left nostril, lift the finger or thumb off, and slowly, slowly empty the body of air, exhaling. Inhaling left nostril, sipping the air through the trunk slowly, energizing the center of the forehead. Closing both sides, pause. Opening the right side open and slowly exhaling. Inhaling right side, sip. Close both sides, pause. Open the left side and slowly exhaling. Just gently resting the hands back down to the knees, palms facing up. And just taking a moment to observe the presence of your mind, body, and spirit. The one that exists continuously beyond words. With each breath, we're going to join the hands together at the heart center, saluting with a namaskar this divine presence in our hearts. With a final nourishing breath in from the root of the body to the crown of the head. Now exhale gently, tipping the chin towards the hands. With a final prayer, thought, wish for the day. Thank you, and see you again soon. I hope you continue to move around the world with your great presence, remembering your silence is powerful too. Sending you all my love. Bye bye.